Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are in Swansea, Singleton, at a Egyptian museum inside the university. So if this is something that will interest you, stick around because there's so much to see in there. So yeah, let's get in there without further ado and let's go and see what's going on.
Thank you very much, guys. See you. Have a good rest of your day.
When are you closed from for the refurbishment work?
So, August the 30th is our last Saturday open, and then we're due to reopen in the new year, obviously after the holidays, depending on if it doesn't overrun or any hiccups or anything.
There we are.
So autumn and winter term.
Yes, basically, yeah, that's right. We obviously January we're hoping to reopen at the beginning of Jan, depending.
Yeah, and everyone, so we're up in this is called the House of Life. And I showed you the mummifications and that. And this one now is the House of Life. Yeah, we'll keep pushing through. And keep showing you what we've got. It is, honestly, you just never believe that these things are so old. Absolutely crazy. I'm not sure what these are used for, but there's a write-up on it. So let's read that. And these pottery pieces, as you see there, around 9000 BC, so that just shows you how seriously old these things are. It's crazy. Here we have some sort of timeline of events. From early dynasty to old kingdom, middle kingdom, right the way up to the late period. Yeah, awesome. These are famous pictures. This one is a very famous picture. I'm not sure what it is, but I know I've seen this many places before. These are replicas, don't get me wrong. They're very, very famous pictures from Egypt. But
okay, so fine. Would I start blue or green?
And just opened up a drawer and we've got some bits and pieces in there.
From the Badarian period.
This is from the Badarian period. These are stone.
Oh yeah, so yeah, keep rolling until the total is. Yeah, alright.
Amulets and sort of jewellery. This is just been informed we've got some coins on the go, so we're going to look at that. Since it's our speciality, and Egyptian coins is definitely something rare that you don't see too often. So there's a nice old vase, mixing bowl that would have been. That there is a very famous statue. I think that's in the British Museum. Oh, there we go. Look, there's some coins, everyone. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. 247 BC to 224 AD. So they're very old coins. It's beautiful. And there's some more here. Look at these. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. There's a statue there of someone famous back then. A bearded man, it says. Oh, and these bits of pottery here are very famous too. You see these around a lot in the Egyptian culture. You see them a lot, but this one here is very famous. I'm sure this is in the British Museum. The whole spin round. A lot more going on. The more headrests here, so when you're dead they lay your head to rest on that. Sculptures and stuff like that. It's like a furniture leg by the looks of it. They're staying like a leg off a stool or a leg off a table. Imagine that. These things are over 2,000 years old, everyone. Seriously old. There's more people, families and things like that. Servant figures and whatnot. There's clay molds of more amulets. Bit of Egyptian jewellery there. Vases. This is from the New Kingdom, 3rd period. Come round and look at some of the rest of the stuff that's here. That's made out of limestone. More jewellery here. These look like little type of, not weapons, but some type of tools, I guess. Bronze mirror, that's some sort of a mirror. You know that only sort of the rich people would have had things like that made out of bronze. And that was a decent metal to have them. Some sculptures of some fish. Rings and stuff there. So much intricate bits that they got here. It's crazy. Imagine this, and this is what life was like, but that's what jewellery was like back in 3,000–4,000 years ago. It's crazy.
And then he realised that the girl was alive, but then he admitted to
keep moving on and through. Amulet here. Another one here. Right, coming. Right, we've got more tablets and more decorative stuff. These look more like weapons, to be honest. Maybe somehow they were using these weapons. And there's some bowls and vases. And axe head there, look. This is like your hammers, your weapons, like a knife and daggers and things like that. And look at these, honestly, it's absolutely crazy. The way they was fashioning tools back then. Even down here, you've got arrowheads. And stuff. And then down here you've got some weird looking tools. It's hard to see really.
Would you like to do that? No? Okay. Okay, just make sure you don't touch the objects, okay, if you're not going to handle it, okay?
That's a nice sword there, an iron blade. Yeah. That one, so we'll look round. Okay, we keep looking round and going on. Right, so another cabinet here we got with a lot of other artifacts in it. Not sure what's going on down the bottom here, but it's still old. But in the middle here, this is oil burners. So they would stick oil in these like an oil lamp, sorry I should say. So they stick oil in these and then they'd light it, and then that was their source of light at night. Just a little oil lamp like this and just fill them up with oil. And that's their source of light. And they had them all different types, like that, like that, and all different types of oil lanterns they would use over the years in different dynasties as well. Small figurines. Much more. Some coins here, everyone. Didn't see that. Look at that. Seriously old coins there. Older than any coins I got, I can tell you that. Some bowls. Decorative. You can tell the decorative side of these bowls. Going more jewelry and stuff. Bits of jewelry. It's a tablet with some writing on it. This one I know is a famous tablet. This is very famous. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very famous. This one as well. And this is like an inventory of what they put in the coffin, I think. Fragments and whatnot. Like a scroll there. Look at the scroll. Like someone's wallet. That's yeah, it's an actual wallet, a pouch, and that's what people would carry around as might as well say it's like an all-day mobile phone basically. Oh, more down here. Oh, look at this, more coins. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Egyptian coins, 66 BC. These are all before Christ. You know, now some buttons here. Oh no, coins, they are coins, sorry. Next weird type of coins, yes, they are coins. Imagine that though, look at this. Absolutely beautiful old coins these are. Absolutely superb. Right. like a shaving, like a paintbrush. Look at that, everyone. That's an Egyptian paintbrush. That's nuts. And some Egyptian and handmade from linen. Some stone carvings and stuff. There we go. Now we have that one. So we'll keep looking around. We'll keep going around and see what is still left to see. And before we go to this one, look at this everyone. It's got to be the world's smallest book, that is. Surely, it's tiny. Yep, alright, there we go. We'll keep looking around and seeing what we can see. Right then everyone, so we're there in the end. These are the last few cabinets to show you. And look at these vases, honestly, absolutely beautiful. About thousands of years old, absolutely crazy. Well, salvaging these. You just won't see these again if you don't dig them up and, you know, see what's laid beneath the earth. More jewellery. Crazy, the jewellery. Now how long these things must have taken to make. It must have taken an absolute long time to make them. Look at that Tutankhamun there, another's Akhenaten, there's another famous one, Emotep, there's another famous one, Akhenaten's something or the other, fragment from Right then everyone, so we're inside now and looking at some of these artefacts that they got here. We'll start with these Egyptian looking mummies. These are like masks, I think, and they use them for the afterlife. And there's some more masks up here. And yeah, I think a lot of these people would be buried with these, and you'd yeah, go to the afterlife. I mean, look at the detail in these, everyone. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, look, there's some more here. These masks. You would be buried with this. This looks like it's a lady here. This one looks like it's a male and another male. Look at this intricate work on these things. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, that looks like the bottom of a mummification where their feet would go. Look at all these pictures, I mean, it's unbelievable. As I say, if you've ever been here before, you'd know about this. We're in Swansea Egyptian Museum. And you'd never think you'd have all this in Swansea, would you? In all fairness. The intricate work that goes into doing this is unbelievable, everyone. Look at that. It's a little baby mummy, I would imagine. 15-week-old fetus it would have been in this one. A nice gold mask there. Look at that, there's a picture there of an Egyptian painting there. crazy. And these things are thousands of years old, everyone. So old. And this one probably would have been a woman. As you can tell right there, put her breast in there. More than likely this one would have been a woman. Come round. Look at her skulls there, these skulls. Oh, unbelievable. As we stand here, there is a mummy, an actual mummy's tomb. That's the top of the tomb, I should say. You can see his hands and stuff. I believe this has probably been carved out of wood by the looks of it. The mummy face. By the looks of it, judging by there where it's broken off, it looks like it's probably made from wood. And then it goes up to seeing the feet then. Like that. And then this is the bottom of it. And look at that, everyone, the intricate artwork that's gone into making this. Unbelievable. Yeah, as I say, it's probably a few thousand years old, this thing. So, yeah. Right, I'll keep looking around and showing you bits. It's good. It's all for the wives. Oh yeah, it's all for the wives. All the wives. That's not one man's wives. That's a lot of wives. He's saying this is one man's wives. That's what is counted. That's unbelievable. And then there's probably like another family there, the dads, all the wives again. And then there the kids. The kids probably. It's crazy, look. Another one again, family with all the kids. Or maybe the wives. Could be the wives. Maybe. Could be. That's beautiful, look at that. And then we come over here, these are the same things. These look more detailed. More detailed look into this. That's beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the detail going into these. Absolutely awesome. And these things, as I say, thousands of years old. This ain't fake. These are the real Mackays. And then this one up here. Ramses, yeah. And these would have probably been put in their sarcophagus with them when they got buried. I would imagine. This looks like some sort of, it's a headrest. These are headrests, everyone. Look at that. These are headrests. So yeah, the heads would have lied on them. So yeah, there we go. And keep looking around. More some tablets, can't really see them too well, but they're there. Little figurines as well. Look at this, I don't know, Pottery Soul House this is called. It's something that's different. Artwork, I take it, see it's kind of some sort of artwork. painted on plaster. Little inscription there. Look at that, that's a proper hieroglyphics writing there. Egyptian spell book this was called. Writing there, just give you the read up. This is an Egyptian spell book. And I guess this is the spells they used to do on the dead once they were gone. Here we have a typical Egyptian boat, it looks like. That would probably have carried them to the afterlife. Other bits like that. So many still figurines that they would have all been buried with over time.
Yes, there's another gallery upstairs, the House of Life. Yes.
Some more down.
Yeah, it's very, very.
Yes.
We have a little cabinet there full of some Egyptian bits. Not really sure what they are, but there's the write-up on them. Yeah, as well. I like the face of a mummy. Imagine how old this thing is, it's crazy. Alright, and we'll keep looking around and see what more stuff there is in the museum.
If you see something beautiful, tell me, take a photo of it. Other than that,
Some old jars there, and vases. This is the other side of the tomb. I thought I'd show it to you quickly just so you can see the artwork that's going on there. And this is the other side of the tomb. If you look closely, you see it is wood. You know, for that to have been still sitting there after 2,000 years is absolutely a miracle. It's just unbelievable. And then there's the write-up for it as well. Got a little figurine there of who this was. Venice Chateaubriand of the Cathedral of Annam, whoever that is or was. So, yeah, there we have it. Alright, well, we will come round and show you the other side of the museum and show you what's going on. Right, got another cabinet here. Some little bits and pieces that you'd find on your digs if you was archaeology, and some small bits that always make the difference when you're finding stuff. Yeah, happy days. Okay, I'll keep moving on. There's more stone carvings and stuff. More bowls, they look like more bowls. A stone marble slab, probably use that to cook on, make like bread and stuff on that. Loads of little, I don't know what they are, just jars. Good. Tons of them. to read up for that. Yeah, that's just a big kind of jar, really. Don't know if you can see in this cabinet. It's like shoes, headgear, more hats and stuff. If you can see this, I'm sorry if you can't, because the light is fake material. So this is like the old Egyptian cloth, but they can't put light on it because it will fade the material after a while. So
Just to let you know, you're more than welcome to film, just as long as none of it's included in our
oh yeah, they told me that already. Thank you. Yeah, so sorry about that. Right, so we're back. This cabinet's just for sort of dress and stuff. So yeah, happy days. It's probably the last cabinet here. We've just more or less coming around to the last part of the museum. So yeah, happy days. That's it. So brilliant. Thank you so much for watching, because this has definitely been a nice day out to come to this Egyptian museum in Swansea. And if you know Singleton, we're at the Singleton University, and it's inside the university. They've got a little Egyptian gallery. So yeah, make sure if you're around, please come down and check it out, because it's got some very cool stuff in there. So fair play. And before we go, it's like a little game, I suppose like an Egyptian game, something like that. And I'm not sure how it works, but it's some sort of an Egyptian game that you would play back then, I guess. Oh. Very cool. It's like snakes and ladders, maybe, I guess. I'm not sure. There we go, we've got some sort of Egyptian shoes, I take it. So, there we go. That's it, everyone. Not much more else to show you. Other than that, it's some dice there. So imagine that's how far back the dice goes. 332 BC is how old the dice is. It's crazy, isn't it? And marbles down there, I take it. Kids would have been playing with marbles back in those days, and I guess your dice then would have gone in this, and then you use your things to play snakes and ladders and whatnot. So happy days. Happy days. So thank you. Happy days. So thank you everyone for watching. This has been an absolute brilliant day out for us, looking at all this Egyptian stuff. So please make sure you stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll be going to many more places and filming many more things. So thanks everyone for watching. Drop a sub. See you soon. Take care.
Yorkshire.